Hi gamers! Love that your boss is stuck in traffic. That's extraordinarily funny to me for reasons I don't really fully understand. I love the idea of a meeting getting canceled because you're in traffic, maybe in particular. Hi everybody! A slow start for me today. I slept in because I was like, well, nobody in chat will know if I don't shower before stream. That's a real... it's a real upside of streaming. Nobody can tell how smelly I am behind the camera. And that will remain until Twitch really comes through with their smell-o-vision technology like they've been threatening for years. But then as soon as I got up, I was like, oh, I have to shower. Oh, this is unacceptable. I simply have to shower. So, so I'm here. That's the important thing, is I'm here. And I've got coffee, I've got breakfast. Hi everybody, happy Thursday. You also feel much better after you shower than I don't. That's the problem. That is the problem, is like, it does have such a palpable physical difference. And that annoys me because I forget about it sometimes. When I don't shower, I'm always just like, oh, actually this sucks. And yet, I just simply refuse to not learn a lesson about it. So, thank you for showing up, is what I'm saying. Showering is a chore, but also self-care. Well, this is my problem, is if I wake up as soon as I wake up, aka I don't sleep in, then showering is neither a chore nor self-care. It's a thing I have to do. Like, my brain is just like, this is the next thing I do. The next thing I do is brush my teeth, and then I shower, and then I do breakfast. Like, it's a fucking conveyor belt of behavior. But if I sleep in and get all snoozy and weepy and use my brain too much while I'm in bed, then suddenly it's like, do I even have to? Although I always brush my teeth, so... maybe I should just consider shower to be the teeth brushing of the body. Let's play a game. Would you like dialogue to auto-advance? Fuck yes. Ah! Detective mode or story mode? We're gonna do detective mode. Because we're gonna crush it.
Life wasn't easy.
Yes.
I was a freshly divorced duck. Not able to pay next month's rent. Not that I had paid for it this month yet. My brain felt foggy. And I was trying to remember, where did all my money go? I had to retrace last night's steps.
The thing I remember most about the game is the Duck Detective's voice, so I was thrilled. Just thrilled to hear him again. Yeah, he's back! Duck Detective's back! Deductions are a vital part of a detective's work. Find clue words by questioning people and inspecting your surroundings. Enter clue words into the blank spaces to solve deductions. All right. Duck Detective spent his last money on blank for blank.
No messages. I won't be needing this badge anymore. I guess I can keep it as a souvenir. My new job as the Duck Detective isn't going any better, though. Well, if things keep going badly, I could always sell it online.
It's a crazy thing to do with a police badge. I don't think you're allowed to just do that.
This fresh smell. Oh, sweet, spongy loaf. You keep me safe at night.
What? Oh my god. Yeah, undercut!
I took that photo of her in a secluded tulip field. We spoke for hours under the stars that night. And now, she doesn't even answer my texts.
I mean, undercut is the perfect in-between ground between wanting long hair and wanting short hair.
I can't believe Anna actually filed the divorce papers. Second overdue notice. I wonder at what point they start kicking people out. I have everything I need to solve this now.
Sean Chiplock. Her name is not familiar. That was Duck Detective spent his last money on bread for Duck Detective.
Toast helps me to forget.
Anna, please take me back.
Hannah! I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks. You have to believe me!
Awkward.
Oh. Yeah, you're speaking to the duck detective. Let's discuss this in person. Now, be there in an hour.
Thank you. I will adjust.
I spent more than half of my remaining cash on the bus fare. And here I was, in front of their bus office. Some sort of rundown call center. I better crack this case, or I won't even have enough money to make it back home.
They're gonna pay you in bed comes, Duck Detective. I'm gonna turn down the audio music. Yeah, it would give me the option. Ha-cha-cha. Alright. No? No, let me do one more on the sound? There we go. Okay. The commitment to the bit that this game has is incredible, comparable to what you think it's going to have going into it. Which might suggest that there's a failing in advertising when it comes to it. But it worked on me, so...
I'm staying here until I get my money back. Bear bus? Huh, more like scam bus.
You, sound unhappy.
You bet I am! Their stupid buses always arrive late! I came back from a work trip to the west and arrived here at 3 in the morning! And they don't even want to give me a refund.
How much did you pay?
2 schmark. But that's not the point! It's about the principle.
Fucking right. About the fucking principle.
New bus route starting in August. Visit the scenic mountains of Salsicha. I'd always tell her we'd go there one day.
It's a type of sausage. I'm also doing some meta detecting on the part of this that is a secret sausage game.
This office looks like it'll worsen my depression.
Most offices do. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Sorry, I forgot that I'm not doing the ha-cha-cha or the waka-waka anymore. We're doing a quack-quack. And it's very appropriate for this game.
I could already tell based on her face that the receptionist was a tough one. She wouldn't make life easy for me. But I had to make my way into the office.
Yeah, what's
I'm
up?
the duck detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
Okay. Do you work here?
No.
Well, then
I'm
I
the
can't
duck
let you in.
But
detective.
I've been hired by someone from their bus.
Who hired you?
I didn't catch their name.
Listen,
Oh my
buddy,
god, this guy's so deep
you
in the
better
bread.
Get out of here, or
Can't
I'll
even do
have
the
to call
basic shit.
security.
There's always more to people than you might think. I should take a closer look and figure out what she's about.
Oh, use the magnifying glass to find clues and press E to uncover them. Oh no! Tear. Sad. Okay. Name tag, last name, Winthemer. Boy band. Okay, alright. Got a little kitty. Okay, the calendar has not been crying. So that's important context. Smiley! It's the 7th. It's pronounced Wintheimer? I would never have guessed that. Do you schedule your shifts or are you streaming for 4 hours today? I do schedule my shifts, so I stream regularly, but I only stream for 2 hours.
Tomorrow is Friday. Need to remember to collect my dry cleaning.
2 hours is about how long I can play any game that I'm not hopelessly addicted to. So I'll play Elden Ring for a long time in a row, but to an unhealthy extent. You think they were asking if I went up early? No, I went up at the normal time. Which for me is 10 a.m. Central Time, so I've been up for about 20 minutes. It's Sophie's birthday next Thursday, just saying. Laura from CS is way too loud. I can hear her keyboard all the way to my desk. I swear to God, if someone steals my mug again, I'll end them.
These are quite mundane. I'm surprised nobody wrote something more scandalous.
It's important to work out a suspect's name to crack the case. Enter their first name and last name into the slots below. Their portrait on your journal's suspect page. Alright. Windheimer. I think her name was Sophie. I was not paying attention. Okay, yeah. She's a sad K-pop fan.
I should be able
Reductive.
to figure out what's going on with her. I need to check my notes in the deduction section.
AGT Midnight. You're right. I don't stream this time on Thursdays. Oh no! Oh no! 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 No, it is. This is when I stream on Sundays. I don't stream right now. Oh no! Are you kidding me? No! Oh my god. It did not even occur to me until that very moment. Sorry, I saw the tool time. I just have to catch my breath. My fucking god. I didn't realize. No, you're right. I normally stream at noon. Oh my god. Some of you exercise. Is Brian streaming right now? Oh no. No to the VODs. You use his OVODs? That's so cute. That's so sweet. I don't know what's happening with me. I mean, my sleep was pretty wild last night. I'm working hard to get my sleep schedule back on track. Because that's like the minimum I can do to prepare to travel internationally. is to have normal sleep schedules for the time zone I am in, so that it's not worse. But as you can see, it's not gone well. What do I do? I don't think I have a reason to stop streaming. I think we're just gonna keep streaming. Let me check my calendar though. Check my calendar though. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I got nothing going on. Wow. This is a sad state of affairs. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna keep rolling with it. No, if there were any big meetings, I would have seen it on my phone. The presence of a big meeting would be there. What I didn't notice is a lack of a streaming notification. Because I have all my streaming stuff on my calendar so that when I forget, I can check. This isn't the first time. For context, this is not the first time I've mistaken my stream schedule. This is the first time I've ever gone live, I think, with the wrong stream schedule. Well, we're gonna keep going. This is my job. I just like, if you rolled up 2 hours early to your job, what would you even do? Maybe I can finish the whole game in one stream. Lance Hart, based on where my brain is at today, my guess is no. My guess is I feel like not. All right. Sophie is feeling sad because nobody has remembered her birthday.
Ah, that's why she's making such a face. I should try and cheer her up.
That is comforting, Ryan, to know. If you rolled up 2 hours early, you'd just enjoy the time. Really humbling. Really humbling day in the old streamer minds.
You're still here?
Good observation, Sophie Windheimer.
Get out.
Aren't you impressed I deduced your name?
I'm wearing a name tag, nitwit.
Well, it doesn't say your first name, though.
That part is creepy, but I'm choosing to ignore it.
It's fair.
You're
What about
still here?
Happy birthday?
I'm just here to wish you a happy birthday.
How did you know?
Just another one of Duck Detective's great deductions.
Huh? Anyway, that was really nice of you. No one else remembered. Can you believe it? If you know my birthday, you must have a connection to someone here. Here's the key card to the office.
Thank you for sharing your fails, miserable failures in the chat.
It says...
I hope you find your thing,
It's
Mechtel.
locked.
Were you able to go back and find it today? Also, I'm glad you can stick around, Kaser
It
Afifi.
says it's locked.
I bet it is. Are we gonna have to go destroy this company's servers at some point, do you think? That would be a wild twist for this mystery to take. It would be so funny if one time I went
The stained
live
carpets
at
of
like
peeling
3
wallpaper
a.m.
exuded a stench of stale coffee and abandoned dreams. I knew I couldn't stay long, or it would rub off on me.
If I went...
Now, this is the last straw! Surrender Singh needs to be fired!
I'll see what I can do. Who are you? Do you have a problem? If you have one, just call our damn hotline.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, the Duck Detective. A client hired me to investigate a case.
Eugene McLachlan.
Why didn't you just say so? It's time we put an end to the awful lunch theft. All we need to fire him is some evidence for the upper management. I'll be in my office.
First, I had to find out who works here and what their jobs are.
I mean,
I
why
needed
else
to
would there be a
find my
server room if we
client
weren't
as
going to
well.
destroy it?
Thankfully, I remembered the piece of paper I had in my jacket from taking notes during the call.
Client note, get. Okay, so we got 2 blank hired. The duck detective, Katishi, was, because her lunch was stolen by a coworker known as Blank. Okay. Blank, ooh, Sophia the giraffe works as a receptionist. The bear is Blank and he is the Blank. Blank the cat works in, ooh, wait. The bear is, oh, I guess we don't have his name formally yet. I was gonna say, what if I woke up and streamed at like 4 a.m. and I was like, this is so that I can get some actual gaming done. None of this sidetracking stuff. We're gonna do some focused gaming, and this is the only way I can do it. Tricky deductions might require new perspectives. Press H to get additional guidance at any time. No! I refuse. Oh my god,
It's
an
a
alligator.
list of all the bus drivers. The most busy driver out of all 4 seems to be Petrovich.
Oh, I see some not-so-secret salami. Alright. Expensive West currency salami. I really like the icon of the man giving a thumbs up about his salami. Surprisingly soothing magnifying glass fully. But no additional clues that I can see. Am I locked in here until I can find something else? Uh-oh. Did I glitch the game? Bad sign. Yeah, oh, something popped up. Ah, okay. I had to find a spot to learn that it was a spotless bag.
That's a lot of salami.
That's a lot of salami. Is this a bus route chart or a red string theory board, do we think? Brezel. Ooh, escargot. Delicious. Hollandaise. Hollandaise and Holland Nights.
Their buses
And
don't
Holland
go very
Oats.
far.
Oh, they're a nerd. Bad eyesight, okay. I really like the I like the way in which the zoom in accentuates some details. Lara. Do we think this is Laura, or do we think this motherfucker stole this mug? Bad eyesight. Lame.
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine? I plan all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time. Isn't that so cool?
Don't you have an angry customer shouting outside about the buses being late?
Really?
Ooh, okay. Oh, I can't wait to interrogate people as Duck Detective. I think, yeah, that guy does look like a later alligator
Two desks
gator.
on this side
A later
look
gator gator.
unused.
Recent
Two desks on this
layoffs.
side look unused.
Man, I genuinely am not trying to knock over every wastebasket bin, but it does keep happening. Ooh, own headset, dedicated. I love that. Stained Eyes Insomniac. Energy drink. Bad habits! Yeah, it's gonna be intentional now, for sure.
This is
She answers a
Airbus.
call.
How can I help you? This is the third time you're calling. I'm telling you, your ex-wife did not cancel your booking.
She, looks busy.
Boop.
The PC is on, but the person who works at this desk seems to be on a break. They only have a single person answering the hotline right now? That's
No wonder
surprising.
they're so stressed. Boop. Okay, posing. Whitlock. Okay. They seem to be cat or llama of some kind. What? Password hint, me and sexy aliens? Chad, what could that mean?
I wonder if there are clues to her password. I don't think I have enough information to crack it yet.
What could that mean? On your work laptop? Or your work desktop? I don't care for that. Cute. What is this? Okay. Employee of the month. Insert photo here. Layout lazy. Stop with the post-its. Freddy sucks. Rufus Sedaris. The password generators made that out of string words. You know, that's fair. I love the
I'm not
idea
sure
that
I'd feel particularly appreciated.
I like the idea that somebody goes through the trouble of making, of using a password generator, but then does end up with something that's just like Spock Kirk teleportation accident as their password, and it's just like, well, this feels a little easy.
Here must be the crime scene. First, I want to find out who the people in the office are. It will make things easier in the long run. I'll need to remember to write everything down in my deductions.
Okay. My guess is this is a boss office? A bosses? A boffice? Neither of those are great.
The dimly lit rooms seem to promise well-kept secrets and rumors.
I mean, Low Guppy, that's not a bad password. Just then. 6 Elliot. No, we're streaming early, and it's for normal reasons. It's I made a choice. Don't watch the VOD. Stern. Ooh, tie clip. Branch manager. Oh, but he's a dirty boy. Oh, okay. It's a different conclusion than I would have come to. Picard loves Riker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love that, honestly.
How are the detective things going, Mr. Detective?
It's Mr. McQuacklin.
Right. Apologies. Are you planning on staying in my office much longer?
I'll have to inspect the entire premise to do my job correctly.
Well, hurry up.
What a fancy nameplate.
It's pretty
It
dope.
says Ernst.
Ernst. I mean, it seems like they're suffering from layoffs, so it's a little tragic that, this person is laying it on so rough. All right. I think this man's name is Freddy? No, okay. We don't have his name yet. And this one... Oh, I guess maybe this one's... Wait, Frederson is a last name? So we had... The employee of the month was Rufus Sedaris, but I don't think we know who that really is yet.
It's a letter
And
for an
we have the first name,
application
Laura.
for a promotion to senior customer
Ooh.
service agent, signed
I
by
just remembered a
L.
clue.
Angst.
Wait, say that
It's
again?
a letter for an application for a promotion to senior customer service agent, signed by L. Angst.
Laura Angst. Yeah, I think I was gonna say that there was a complaint in the complaint box about somebody typing too loudly. My guess is that Laura is stressed out and sensitive to audio, which I appreciate. I can correspond with. Laura Angst is a pretty good name. You could also shorten it in the French style to L'Angst. L''Angst. That would be fun. I'm gonna guess that this is Freddie Frederson. Yeah, okay. Amazing, you're not Rufus, and I haven't met the other people yet. Okay.
It's a letter for an application signed by...
I think this motherfucker isn't gonna give Laura a promotion. Baby. Twins. That's not how names work. Your name doesn't metamorphosize to l'anxiety. High quality frame? Okay. Ooh, is it hiding a vault? Incredible.
Is it normal to have a huge painting of your family in your office?
I think this man
What
is
are you
stealing
doing
all the
with
mugs.
my family's portrait?
Sorry.
I gotta get this guy out of the office. Okay.
What do you know
What's
about
the
Laura
deal?
Angst?
Oh, she's a fantastic employee. She basically does the work of 5 people.
Was it you who called me?
No, I never heard of you before.
That's unusual.
It's good you're here, since there has been some unrest.
Oh, because you're making somebody do the work of 5 people, you say? Did you call me?
This is Bear Bus. Your yarn ball is still on the bus.
Yeah, I caught that
route
too.
were
Is
you
that
on?
true?
This is Bear Bus. Your ex-wife
She,
Can I? Oh, okay, I can.
I need to ask you some questions.
No, I'm sorry. You can't take your 12 trombones on the bus.
Why not?
What? Can't you see I'm talking to... It's company policy. Nothing I can do. Goodbye.
Do you know
Wow.
anything about...
What are... Listen. I have a million more emails to answer, and there are 50
No,
more
no,
to
Lansard.
follow.
We're
I
the
have
same.
worked 10 days in a row, including 3 night shifts, and Manfred still doesn't want to give me a raise.
Manfred.
Just leave me, please.
So... You have no clues for me?
Duck, come on. Come on. Come on. Give her a fucking break. Manfred. Well, it's just like, how are you gonna get the Music Man out of trouble if you can't carry a bunch of trombones on a bus to whatever place
Do you
he's
have any idea
scamming?
who picked me to investigate?
No idea, but I'm so happy you're here. I have a copy of your book. The early bird catches the criminal. Can you sign it?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Woo! Thanks so much, Mr. Duck Detective. I won't ever forget this. This will become a core memory.
What do you know about Manfred Ernst?
I think he likes me. He's the only one who doesn't shout at me.
Alright.
Oh, hello. How are you, Mr. Duck Detective?
Yeah, I didn't know he was in this game.
I shouldn't go outside yet. I need to find out who the... Did I remember to write down the...
Yes? Can I go into the kitchen
In
now?
here must be the... First, I want to... It will make
All right.
things... I'll need to remember to write...
Okay. But I haven't met all the people. Office, reception. Okay, I've met all the people that I can in the places I've been. Ah, okay. Sophie the giraffe works as an operating office? No. I guess operating office? The bear is Manfred. He is the branch manager. The cat is Laura and works in customer service. Oh, God, there's more. The crocodile is called Brian David Gilbert. No, Freddie. Okay. He works in customer service? I must not. Okay, I must be missing some job title. Okay, yeah, I must be missing one job title. Where do I find a job title? It wasn't in the salami bag, was it? No.
I'm the only one here in the operate. I'm playing all the bus routes. Isn't that...
Don't you have an angry customer?
Really?
Can't interrogate them about anything else. All right, maybe I can. I know I'm not supposed to, but maybe I can
What is your
interrogate her.
relationship with Sophie Windheimer?
Excuse me for a second. Oh man, I don't know how I'd survive the office without her. Sucks that she's at the reception. I would have loved to have her in the office. I'm back. Yes, please collect your toddler from the bus station.
What do you think about Manfred Ernst?
Oh,
I got
he's
the
a great
reception
guy.
thing. That's the word I
just wish
needed.
I'd finally get a raise. Yes, sorry, this is Bear Bus. Your bus will be 3 hours late.
Oh my
Can
God.
you tell me more about Freddie Frederson?
Let me put you on hold while I find the route for you. Freddy? He
Ah!
gets paid more than me. Can you imagine that? What an incompetent waste of office space. Hello, this is Laura again. I checked the bus routes and found that.
Okay, so Freddy's bad at his job and Laura's having to deal with the spillover. Lansart, I can tell you what that's like, because I think, was it Citizen Sleeper? Where there was a... Hey!
Now that I had worked out these names, I was ready to check out the crime scene. Let's see where that lunch got stolen from. Then I could finally talk to my client.
I love that this guy has rolled up the sleeves of his trench coat. No, it was Citizen Sleeper where there was a waitress named Jenna. And I don't know if I've ever been more confused in a game. Where I was just like, why did this game
As soon as
call
I
me
entered
by
the
my
kitchen,
name?
The comforting waft of cheap white toast entered my nostrils. I knew I had to stay strong. This wasn't what I was here for.
This dude's gonna get fucked up on
Stop eating the
toast.
icing. Can't you wait a couple hours?
Margaret,
What are you
if it
doing?
wasn't for these pants almost bursting, I'd have this for breakfast every day.
Yes, yes, and you can have it and so much more later when we're done preparing.
Oh, are they making a cake for Sophie for her birthday? Halloween party. Cancelled? Budget cuts? This is bullshit. I think the boss is, embezzling. Looking for editor, unpaid.
Office parties are a bad idea anyway. They stopped doing them at the precinct after the, jam incident.
I think the jam incident is related to why this man's no longer a cop. Sorry, this duck's no longer a cop. Feels related. HTMLE, I don't know what you're talking about. This is when I always
Yes,
stream.
dear.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, detective, and I need to ask some questions.
A detective? How exciting! What's the most gruesome murder you've seen? How many dead bodies have you encountered?
No one died, but I investigated a case once where 5 little pigs robbed a bank. Caught them red-handed and got myself an article in the Goose Times. They called it the piggy bank case.
Did someone get
Hey.
What? No.
shot? Beaten up?
No.
Oh, impeccable hair. Okay. I love that this is the iconography for like clean, spotless, perfect. Boom. Boom. She's got hands. Divorced. Oh no. Do we think it's related to her sexy alien? I don't want to say fetish.
I doubt they washed
Vibe?
their hands after leaving that greasy handprint.
Oh, handprints, huh? Margaret. Okay, so there's a lunch there. RS is probably Rufus, whatever his name was. Thanks for the food, Salami Bandit. That looks a lot like an alligator handprint to me. Salami Bandit.
So, this must be the crime scene. This note is curious.
I remember having a conversation with a very good friend of mine once. Worker shoes, practical person. Yeah, that's fair. About I think his office was having problems with somebody, or maybe we read an article about like a chronic lunch stealer in an office. And his stance was that it was a funny prank. And my stance is, if somebody stole my lunch once, I would be furious and I would never forgive them. And it was just an interesting thing because I was like, I could not understand why he was like, yeah, what a funny thing to do to somebody. Because I'm like, if I sit down, if I was working in an office and I sit down and I took the time and energy to compose a lunch.
Don't know how to treat things with respect. Why would they put the mugs
Wrong
in face
edit
up?
to clues. If I did that and like if I took the full time and energy to compose a whole lunch for myself and I was relying on that lunch to be there when I went to go to lunch during work day and it was not there, I would be furious. The only instance in which that would be acceptable, and even not then, I mean, if somebody was like, I can't afford to buy food, even then, like, just talk to me. Don't steal my food. Just have a conversation. Let's get pizza. I don't know. It was a genuine moment of me being like, wow, am I friends with a sociopath? This is just the divide between our understanding of the situation was so disparate. I was just like, how can you think that this is funny? And also to do it regularly enough that becomes like an issue in a workplace is like, that's not a prank. You're stealing somebody's food. Go steal from a Walmart.
He's a stubborn one. I do respect that.
Would you say you enjoy Freddy Frederson's, company?
Huh. If anyone needs to learn to respect their elders, It's that moron.
I'm a private detective, and I'm here to investigate a case.
Is that so?
I need to find my client. Do you know who it could be?
Freddy's a bit of a weird one, so I'd imagine you would call detective. Personally, I feel we're doing just fine, and don't need no messing about our business around here.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
She doesn't have the easiest life, you know. She just had a
Well, I don't think you should
breakup
put
with her
laxatives. You shouldn't trap
ex.
your
But don't tell
food.
anyone.
Yeah, Maximum Cowboy, that's the thing. I'm like, I don't know. No, I mean, I'm also like highly sensitive to, both physically and emotionally, highly sensitive to not eating when I'm hungry. And this has been a huge frustration to me because like, I've had partners be like, wow, you get so hangry. And I'm like, if I'm hungry and I've expressed to you that I'm hungry and that we need to eat now and you do anything to prevent me from eating now, then how am I the bad guy? Like, how am I the asshole in the situation if I'm like, hey, I'm really getting hungry, we need to order food now, and then you like refuse to do that? Or if I'm like, you know, let's go run down to the shop and get a sandwich, and you're like, yeah, okay, and then you take another half hour to move. Am I the asshole? This has been a contentious point. Maybe my bodily needs are important.
Can you tell me
fine,
anything
it's
about
fine.
Laura Angst?
Oh, she's such a hard-working girl.
That's funny. The
I
spicy
heard
curries
she
is
secretly
funny.
studies for her online bachelor's during work.
Ooh.
You need to keep this a secret, though.
Good for Laura. Laura, you gotta get out of here. You're no good here. You need something. Yeah, okay, so yeah, if you have medicine that needs food to go down and somebody takes your lunch, this is the thing, is like, when I stand up and go to get my lunch, it's because I'm hungry now and I need to eat now. And so if I went and there wasn't food there, then I know it's gonna be another like minimum 20 minutes until I can actually sit down and get a lunch. And that just basically stresses me out, like as a
Know
base
anyone here who
level.
could have hired me?
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked by the lunch theft. And no one told me they've called a detective. I don't know what's going on at all.
Made a decoy lunchbox filled with rocks and napkins in junior high because another kid kept stealing your lunch. That's fucking funny. Oh. Sometimes, Evan, sometimes you date people that simply do not respect your needs and desires. Oh, this is Whitlock, because we found her computer. Sci-fi fan. Yeah, this could be Rufus Sedaris, but my guess is not. I don't think we've gotten a first name for him yet. So we're still missing one. Ooh, okay. Margaret the sheep works in, I think, also customer service. The penguin is, oh, we don't have a name for them. They work as a janitor. The buffalo. I love that. I guess, yeah, I guess they must be the bus driver. I might guess, this is based on absolutely nothing, but my guess is that the buffalo is named Rufus, because Rufus is such a buffalo name. Rufus is a very buffalo name. It's not a very penguin name. But is there any, okay. I mean, maybe he is Rufus? I guess we can just plug it in and see. Oh, it is. Okay. Okay, I guess it makes sense because there was a little doodle of a penguin. Rufus is such a buffalo name, though. Well, Olivia, that's what I was worried about being accused of. Isn't Rufus such a buffalo name, though? Doesn't that have big buffalo vibes? Oh my god. The design of this buffalo is very cute.
Cold air ruffled my feathers, and I wondered what kind of sorry soul was standing all alone in the rain.
They don't have to be, but look at how big this guy is. Snoot. Yes. Agree. I agree in this breakdown. Boris. Boris is also such a buffalo name. When he going to throw it against the outside wall, the teacher noticed him and asked what he was doing. Never took your lunch again. That is a delightful, non-traumatic way of solving that issue. That is very well done. Did you think of filling your lunch bag with rocks, or was that something you came up with on your own?
Hey man, this isn't the bus stop. You'll have to walk south to the central bus station.
What? I'm not here to take a bus.
Yeah, Boris Petrovich. Okay. What do you know about these so-and-sos?
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
Man, I wish she'd let me talk to her.
Oh, Boris has a crush on Sophie.
Do you, like Freddie Frederson?
He's a pretty funny dude. Loves to rant about detective novels.
What do you know about Rufus Sedaris?
Hey,
I
Liz.
don't think he likes me very much, to be honest. But then, doesn't feel like he likes anyone at this office. Except for Margaret, I guess. Do you think they have a thing going on?
Boris.
Don't work here.
I thought you were a
Boris.
detective.
Don't goss.
I'm investigating a case here at Bearbus.
Oh, do you mean the lunch that got stolen?
Exactly. Do you know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding my own business.
None of these people
I
admit
don't
to...
talk much with the customer service folks.
None of these people are admitting to having called me.
Someone left their bag here. Ugh. It's full of dirty gym clothes.
Free dirty gym clothes? Is this a clue? Okay, so we found all the words. Alright, I think we should... We're gonna go back. I'm pretty certain Freddy stole the lunch. Because they have the most claw-like. Right? I'm just thinking alligator, cat ship. What was No, Boris is a buffalo. What was the other guy? Oh, I mean... Bear claw? So Margaret's lunch is still there. I guess that's... Is that a kitty? That's a kitty paw print. So Rufus is still here. Okay. So Laura, Margaret, and Rufus's lunch are still here. That does kind of see... I don't know. The bag next to Freddy looks like... Yeah, that's true, but I don't know if I think that's a clue necessarily. That gave me a word, but I don't think the items itself... Oh, you know what? You're right. Let's ask everybody about this nasty bag of gym clothes.
Are you getting along with Rufus Sedaris?
You know, the two of us are from the older generation. Which means we understand each other well. He is quite harsh towards the younger ones, though.
Do you
is
know
that the
whose bag
case?
this is?
Isn't that Freddy's?
Why was it in the bus?
Do you know anything about this bag?
Why are you going around pushing bags into people's faces?
Yeah, it does smell nasty. That's fair.
Ugh, what's that awful smell?
It's, dirty gym clothes. What is your relationship with Margaret Whitlock?
Ah, she's a true sweetheart. We have our weekly mahjong evenings.
Why did that sound so salacious? Am I wrong? Is there a vibe between these
I
two?
doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint.
I wonder, can I inspect somebody's hand? That was coy, right? Okay, I'm glad we're all on the same page. Because isn't Margaret getting a divorce?
What can you tell me about Margaret Whitlock?
She gets really angry with me when I don't return mugs to the kitchen.
Why don't you just return them?
I do! Just not every day.
Do you get along with Boris Petrovich?
He's a chill guy. I take the bus sometimes to go to bouldering conventions, and then we get to chat.
Okay.
Is
So
this your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
that's not mine. It was just there. A really nice surprise.
I wonder if we can, let's talk to Sophia. I feel like maybe the salami is the thing that was stolen from the refrigerator.
What can you tell me about Laura Angst?
Laura needs to chill out.
I think Brian
I do
David
love
Gilbert
her,
might have stolen the
but
salami.
If she keeps living like this, she'll have a heart attack by 23.
What kind of a person is Boris Petrovich?
Ugh. I don't know what I saw in him. I mean, I guess he's good looking, but my god, is he boring.
Oh.
How are you getting on with Margaret Whitlock?
She's sweet and all, but she can't keep her mouth shut. It seems like the office knows more about my personal life than me.
So,
And ma-
do you have an idea who would have hired me?
It's about the incident, isn't it? Sorry. No idea.
Why are all these people fucking liars? They're all liars. Not a person amongst them hasn't given me the brush off.
What is Rufus Sedaris like?
Not the greatest janitor, but
You made him employee of the
he
month.
came with the building.
What can you tell me about Boris Petrovich?
He's not the most reliable worker, but it's difficult finding replacements nowadays.
Well, you're embezzling all the money, that's why. Okay. So, wait, did I ask? Have I asked Laura about this nasty bag? I cannot ask her about the nasty bag.
I need to ask you some questions.
No, I'm sorry. What? Can't you see I'm talking? It's company policy. No, goodbye.
Do you know any?
What are you talking? Listen, I have a million more emails to answer. I have worked 10 days and Manfred still doesn't just leave me in peace.
So,
I mean, she didn't say no. But it wasn't her lunch that was stolen. All right, I'm gonna say that it was. I think it was Rufus. Not Rufus. I think it was Manfred. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, it was Manfred who stole... maybe Freddy's lunch? I guess not. Okay, hold on. Oh, the penguin is... Rufus and Boris. There we go. Okay.
Now that I had everyone's name and job, it would be easier to figure out what was going on.
Laura Panic is like a Riot Girl name. And I like that a lot.
Gross. I doubt they washed their hands.
I need to inspect these people's hands. Okay. I'm hopeful that the really detailed hand close-ups that we get are an important clue. I mean, pretty stabby little fingies. So they're good quality and they're expensive. I do feel like they've gotta be. It's gotta be Manfred's. Oh, maybe, no, okay. No. It's gotta be lunch. Stolen. He is holding Laura's mug. And he's hoarding all the mugs, too. There's never enough mugs. Oh, look at that manicure. Okay, but I'm still missing some evidence.
I have a feeling you're not...
Not particularly.
What I would love is to get him out of the office so that I could...
What are you doing with my family's portrait?
Open
Sorry.
the safe. Oh.
It's a letter signed by...
Oh, maybe I can go back outside and talk to that protester. Or maybe we can finally get into the server room. I deserve it. I've been such a good little duck. I've been such a good little duck. Let me into the server room. Okay. Alright, okay.
I can't leave now. I need to...
Okay, fine. I also love that. I love that when you zoom in, you get lovely little details. He steals my mug again, I'll end them. Okay. Brian never did. Brian was an excellent coworker and never, to my knowledge, stole anybody's lunch. Oh, I guess this is... Okay, but it's not that. Manfred. Lank hired the duck detective because her lunch was stolen by a coworker known as the Salami Bandit. Okay, so it's got to be known as the Salami Bandit. But who? Okay.
So
it didn't look...
Laura who called me.
Okay.
I needed to discuss the case with her. You're my client? Why didn't you tell me?
Can I put you on hold for a second? What? Well, you should have told me. You're the duck detective.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
So, is Freddy
You're not the only
fired,
duck in the
or what?
world, probably.
I'm, working on it.
Ugh. It can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch theft. And what they were planning in the kitchen.
Party! Margaret is planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie! Hey!
Margaret was planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie. I see. They didn't actually forget her birthday.
I mean, they're planning it pretty last minute, so I just don't know about that. Blank is being blank by blank because blank picked up the blank blank. Wrong bag? Somebody is being framed. Blank? Okay, Freddy is being framed by blank because blank picked up the wrong bag. They're being framed by someone? Huh.
This is Bear Bus. How can I help you? Your...
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, how are you, Mr. Duck Detective?
Duck Detective? I mean, I do believe this salami belongs to Manfred. He's got expensive tastes. yeah, that was a good title drop. The Duck Detective. I mean, it's a partial title drop.
Gross. I doubt they washed their hands.
I might circle back and talk to Manfred again. Oh. No, I'll talk to Boris. That's who I should talk to next. I think Manfred left the note, but to what end? Those salamis have to be Manfred's because they're Spency.
Oh, it's cold out, but if I go inside, I have to face Sophie.
Oh, the drama.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Oh, it's really strange. Things in it disappeared, and others appeared. Very suspicious.
Were you going through
What
people's
are you
bags?
even talking about? Is this your bag?
No.
Everyone here is being really unhelpful.
Oh, sorry, it's not super easy to solve this crime, Duck Detective. I don't think bus drivers are supposed to go through people's bags.
It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most busy driver out of all four seems to be Petrovich.
Oh.
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine? I plan all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time.
You're doing a
Isn't that so
terrible
cool?
job.
Don't you have an angry customer?
Really?
Yeah, well, you do. Okay. Freddy is being framed by Manfred, I guess. He's being framed by Manfred because Freddy, maybe Boris? I do think Freddy's being framed by Manfred. And this one has to be wrong because if we switch it, nothing happens. Framed by Manfred. But, I mean, Freddy was also, like... Oh, he's being framed by the Salami Bandit because we don't know who the Salami Bandit is yet. That makes
Freddy
more sense.
Fredersen was actually being framed. This office wasn't as boring as it looked. When Freddy took the bus back and he went to pick up his luggage, he must have picked up the wrong bag. This happened because there was another bag that's identical to his. The bag that he picked up belonged to the Salami Bandit. This made him a target. And to get rid of Freddy, the Salami Bandit decided to frame him.
Everyone, it's time for you know what?
Yay!
Okay,
Aw.
get into position. I just texted her, so she should be here in a...
Huh? What's this?
Surprise!
Surprise!
No way. This is all for me?
Aww. Aww. Wait a minute. Secret
Letter.
salami?
Oh.
Oh.
Salami? What a terrible present.
No, you silly idiot! The real present got stolen and switched for salami!
Oh no.
Salami bandit!
I saw an
Escalation?
awful lot of high-grade salami in Fredrickson's bag.
And now there's no question who the perpetrator is. I've been telling you all along, we can't trust Frederson. By the end of the day, he'll be fired. Mark my words.
Seems like a bit of an overreaction to a present being stolen. Or is there more to it?
Oh my god, is there gonna be a hard-hitting reason why Sophia hates salami? Blank received the following presents from her coworkers. Alright, somebody gave a plushie, a book, a necklace, and blank got stolen. I'm gonna preemptively guess nothing, even though we haven't filled up all the letters. Blank received a blank blank that contained a blank blank. Blank are being blank blank from blank. Stolen? Something? Salamis are being blank stolen from blank. A lot to unpack here.
It'll be okay. You have the duck detective here to figure everything out.
I think that's gonna reassure her.
What can you possibly do? Leave me alone.
It's fair. Hard to begrudge her that one.
That's not nice at all. Who messes with someone's birthday?
Alright, we got the word nice. Oh, let's go through all, because I think we're gonna have to
Someone
talk to
gifted
people.
Sophie a plushie. It says limited edition.
I think
It's
we're
a
gonna have to
heart-shaped
investigate
necklace.
who.
Looks tacky.
Wow, rude duck detective. Oh. Sexy aliens want my number. By Super Sirens. Suffer? I bet that is a password. Captain Brightbeak stared deep into the alien's eyes. There were 12 of them, and they were red. The eyes, not the aliens. The aliens were blue, and there were 43. All of them wore shiny metal armor, which shined like something shiny made of curved metal. Tell me you've never read fan fiction without telling me you've never read fan fiction. The lead alien stepped forward. Captain Brightbeak could tell it was the lead alien because it was one of which stepped forward. It was also the most beautiful, the one with purple eyes. It made a noise that sounded a bit like talking from a hole that looked a bit like a pretty lady's mouth. The translation device that Captain had invented whirled into action, translating the words into words he could understand. Hey, you look cute, the mechanical voice whispered in his ear. Can I get your number? Okay. There we go. I think it depends. I think using your name backwards could be a good pseudonym, depending on what your name is.
Oh God. What did I just read?
Okay, but do we think Margaret gave her the fan fiction book? Or do we think Rufus did the fan fiction book? I'm just saying, every fan fiction I've ever read, which is a lot, has been impeccably well written. Buongiorno, everyone. Weird message. Quite unbelievable. I entered the office really easily. Lol. Sayonara, edgelords. What? Salami. That's true. There's a lot of fanfic that's not written well. It tends to not be the stuff that gets bound and published as little books.
I wonder what the purpose of that letter is.
I'm just saying, people who don't read fanfiction have an idea of what fanfiction is, and they're fucking wrong. Okay.
Can you tell me something about this letter?
Sophie won't even talk to me about it. I don't know what to do.
What about you, Margaret? Can't ask you about it. Okay. What about you? Okay, can't ask you about it. A plushie, a necklace, and a book, and something got stolen. Okay, but you guys appreciate that there's a different... No, I'm not having an argument about fanfiction with you.
So, what happens to the cake now?
Oh, Rufus.
What do you think about this letter?
People don't know how to write letters by hand anymore. What's with the weird line breaks?
It's somebody who's terminally online. Blue armored alien? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Purple eyed alien?
I cracked it. Let's see what secret she has on her computer.
I'm just saying that I think if you don't read a lot of fan fiction, you think fan fiction is poorly written. Quite a lot of fan fiction is incredibly written because there's people who really love to write stories, but they just like to write them in somebody else's universe. They don't like to do world building. So I'm just saying that if the way you represent fanfic in your game is something that's really poorly written, I think that belies an unfamiliarity with the tropes of fanfiction that are significant enough to make fun of. There are things about fanfiction that I think you can poke and jab at, but I think being poorly written is not one of them. For instance, if I was going to poke fun at fanfiction in a game, it would be the same like alien setup, but they would go into a hotel room and there would be only one bed. And so it would have been Captain, Bravebeak, and the alien struggling over one single bed. Like, that's fun. That's a fun parody of fan fiction. There's a baby deer in your yard? Oh. All right, Margaret's planning a vacation. Secret cake recipes, West VPN, never gonna give you up.wave. How dare you, game? Bearbus International, vouchers for CS. 3-hour delay compensation, booked on next bus. Those look like Steam keys. Am I wrong? Am I crazy? Delete everything. Are they running off together? I think Margaret and Rufus are running off together. Lovers. I'm convinced these are Steam keys. Vouchers for CS agents. 3-hour delay compensation booked on next boss.
Who is this person she's messaging?
Duck Detective, you have to have a guess. It can't be such a surprise. Returned, but they're sexy now. Okay. Oh my god, is he serious? What a dumb pin name. It's just his name backwards. Alright, so she's texting, Laura's texting with Sophie. Can the OO please clean their desk? I can smell it until here. The OO?
You definitely don't want to be Laura's enemy.
I don't... Who do you want to be the enemy of?
This folder says Manual for CS Agents. How and when
I don't know
to
what OO
create
is.
vouchers correctly. I'm falling asleep just reading the title.
Well, I love the... Max Boltzmann, I hope that's it, because that's very funny.
They really think I've done it. Duck Detective, you have to help me.
I am.
You know it wasn't me, right?
I am. I am helping you.
Did you not think it was strange that your bag was full of salami?
Thank you.
I don't know. I thought someone gave me a salami surprise. I'll eat salami sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from now on.
So there's more salami. I thought the salami was going to have been taken from this bag. There's separate additional salami. This place is fucking swimming in salami. How is there so much salami? Salami surprise is definitely a casserole in the Midwest. Damn. A damning
Says
statement.
It's locked.
Okay. Oh man, do we think Sophia is outside with... Oh no, she's still in the kitchen. She's crying, I remember. Let's go peek in at Boris. I suspect Boris, might know more about this Sophie situation. Yeah. Customs, import. Oh, is somebody illegally importing salami? Custom procedures for passengers entering from the west border. Allowed goods, personal items. Notify the local police about suspicious activity. Prohibited goods, weapons. Gun, scary, love that. Plants. More than 10 trombones. Books not in the interests of the eastern states. Meat. Potatoes. Luggage will be checked at the bus station. For more information, visit bretzel.de/customs. 10 is fine, 12, you're mine.
What do they have against potatoes?
Maybe it was too romantic. Did Sophie ask about me?
She didn't.
Ah, I see. Maybe I should have gotten her something more expensive.
Oh, the heart necklace. Do we think he gave her the heart necklace? Oh. The book, I am gonna guess is Rufus. And that probably means that Margaret gave the plushie. A bag, books, cake, letter, necklace, nothing. Okay. I don't know. A blank note. Oh no, a box. No? Okay, hold on. You don't know nothing about nothing?
Life's just not going so well right now.
Tell me about it.
I lost all my hockey bets too.
Okay, so somebody, okay, I've been assuming it was one of these people was the bandit, but now I'm beginning to suspect somebody is trying to illegally import. Somebody's trying to illegally import salami. But if they're doing that, is there anything? I'll check behind the dumpsters. I don't think I see anything, but I'll check. If they're doing that, why do they keep just giving them to people? I don't think that's what you do when you try to illegally import something. I think the moment you try to open your door, the deer, their little head is gonna pop up, and then they're gonna jump away.
Not a fan of all that high school drama. People just cry over everything these days.
Rufus, it's okay to let your softer side out. Let's go talk to Manfred. He's gonna be like, there's a surprise party on my time?
I'm guessing you're ready to present legal evidence of Frederson's misconducts.
It wasn't Frederson.
Everything is pointing towards him.
I will present the true culprits soon enough.
Well, I don't really care how long it takes you. This will be Frederson's last day.
Whoa, even if he's not guilty?
Do you know anything about this letter?
Well, it's obviously a cheap prank by Frederson. Only he would find this funny.
I think it, yeah, mix this up. I think it's the bear. But I think Laura left the note, though. I think she's trying to get Freddy fired. Can the OO... So I do think Boris gave the necklace. Either Rufus or Margaret might have... okay. I think Sophie likes the plushie, 'cause she has a similar plushie on her desk, if I remember. Yeah, see, she's got a similar plushie on the desk. So I think that one had to have been given to her by a close friend, which I think is Laura. Hey, okay.
So, nothing got stolen after all.
That's what I thought.
It seemed that the salami present was intentional.
An intentional salami. I mean, one would hope there is a mama nearby, if there is even one baby. Did you end up opening the door to peek on them? Should I speak quieter? I don't want to startle the babies. Blank are being blanked. Oh, from Bretzel? Salamis are being illegally imported. What? That's not right. Salamis are being illegally imported from Salsiccia. Okay. To
That
Bretzel,
explains
yeah.
all the high-grade salami. I just needed to find out who was behind this.
Oh, what should I do?
Do you think she liked my present? I mean, now she's crying, but I think I
she
saw a
liked it.
sparkle in her eyes when she opened mine. Huh, I should really get back to work. Do you think I should really get back.
That's not nice at all. Who messes with someone's birthday?
A very good question.
It's a heart-shaped necklace. Looks tacky.
All right, the heart shape, yeah, okay. Can I look at the... Buongiorno, everyone. Quite unbelievable. I entered the office really easily. Lol. Sayonara, edgelords. Sayonara, edgelords is so weird. Because what are you saying? Sayonara, edgelords? Okay. Sophie received a... Ooh, okay, a romantic necklace? She received so many things. Salami? Hints available by closing your journal. You're really off, the game is saying. Okay, so this could be book, cake, X, letter, message, necklace, plushie, salami. All right, well, she received... All right, so she received 4 packages, one from Laura, which to our knowledge has no... I mean, this is the salami is the only one that has like a note in it, and they said it had a letter in it. And that letter we read, and it was weird. But I don't know what adjective I would use with salami here. Does it mean the salami gift? Yeah, that's the question is, it's like, the section is called The Message, but she received a letter. I appreciate that you guys think it's very obvious, but appreciate from my angle that it's not. Sophie received a, I mean, he did describe the letter specifically as silly. Here, I'll put message in and we can see if that's, it does seem like that's what it wants to be, even though it's specifically a letter and says it's a letter. It's fine. Sophie received a scary salami? No, okay. Nice salami? A romantic necklace? No, okay. That contained a scary message? Is Sophie wrong? Sophie can't be wrong. Blank received a silly none of these make sense to me. Okay, so that has to be silly. But none of these, my instinct is that, I mean, maybe, my instinct is that this should be package. Did Boris say that he left a romantic message with the... Or it was a romantic gift? Rojo Mild, I allow people to guess. That permission has not stopped anyone from doing such, but... a romantic salami? No, I see what you're saying. You're saying romantic salami here. I don't love the idea of thinking about salami as romantic. I'm gonna get a hint. Because I don't know what they're trying to communicate to me.
The thing that bothered me in particular was... This doesn't look like a straightforward message. I wonder if there is a hidden meaning. I need to analyze it and inspect every single letter. God, is it like one of those letters where the first letter spells something out? B-E-Q-U-I-E. I'm gonna write this down. Be quiet? Okay. E-Q-U-I-E-O. Maybe not. R. B-Q-O-E. R. The spacing of it is weird. Be quiet or else is what it says. It spells out be quiet or else, but what does that get me? I guess that means it's a scary letter, not a silly letter.
contained a scary message. You think you know who the Salami Bandit is, and that's exciting for me? Good. Okay. So the salami contained a scary message. Okay. Think the letter contains the salami? I don't think that can be it. Oh. I think you're right. A silly letter that contained a scary message.
Sophie was receiving threats. I needed to find out why. The mystery of the Salami Bandit
I didn't
was
like that
slowly
one.
getting unraveled. Western goods are prohibited from entering and being sold in the East.
Papers, please.
This is why the Salami Bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West, smuggling it to the East, and selling it at a high profit.
Is Boris the
Also,
Salami Bandit?
For some reason, Sophie received a letter from the Salami Bandit that had a hidden, threatening message.
What does she know?
This was serious. I had to question all of the employees.
I never in 1,000 years would have looked at the first letter of those if I had
Thanks
not taken
for
that
coming,
hint.
everyone. Well, everyone except for Sophie. Where is she?
Lying
Slacking
low.
off, playing on her computer phone, like usual.
She's having
No,
problems
it's
with
got
her
to be the
family.
boss. He's
She's
making
at her
money on the
desk
side.
and said she needed a moment.
I will start then regardless. I have made my deductions and drawn some serious conclusions.
Oh, finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
Who is the murderer?
What? No one died!
I'm getting framed! I'm telling you!
What a load of baloney.
He is right, actually. He is getting framed.
What? Why would anyone bother?
Ah, that is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Get to the point.
It's through my observations that I uncovered a conspiracy.
What if they're all in on it?
Ridiculous. Why are we
Agatha
still
Christie.
listening to a random doc that waddled into this office? I'm leaving.
I'm a certified private investigator and...
It's okay. Just tell us what you know.
Salami is being smuggled from Salsiccia using your very own buses.
Ba-ba-ba.
What's going on?
Okay, this is going too far. I really have more important things to do.
You don't. You just learned that somebody is illegally smuggling goods through
That
your
is
buses?
Really scandalous.
And he's like, not my problem.
Does that mean we're losing our jobs?
Maybe. Listen, everybody! It's really important that no one leaves the premises.
I need to get back to work.
Duck Detective has lost control of the situation.
Everybody's leaving?
I'm still here, Mr. Duck Detective.
Yeah.
Oh. It's tragic that this cake is uneaten.
This is getting intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little help? You seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher messages? Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow people around? I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay here.
Like this?
Yep, you're doing great.
Are you writing another book?
No.
I can be your ghostwriter.
I'll
Take him up on the
think
offer.
about it.
Yeah, come on. You need the money. Can't be too proud these days.
Oh, who would hire me at this age?
How old are you supposed to
Maybe I
be?
can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
Okay. Rufus, what's up?
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with the theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I've
So
been
rude.
doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth will be revealed in the end.
Yeah, Rufus. So don't get so cocky. Okay, blank got blank because blank wanted to blank. Blank, blank, blank. To make him or her stay quiet. So somebody threatened Sophie to make him or her stay quiet. I'm guessing. But I guess this is about something that just happened, so that might be might be right. To stay quiet about blanks. There's a person. Blanks. Blank. My guess is illegally importing salami for that last section. Let's... About illegally importing salamis. Blank is the one that provided the blank to blank. Still need a lot of words, though. As a compromise to nothing. Ooh, we can open the safe now. I'll probably just keep going on this stream until we solve
Finally,
the whole
Manfred is out
game.
of his office.
Because I do not think it's a very long game. I think we can crush it.
Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
I hope it's full of salami. That would rule. CSOOBD. So customer service. Oh, OO stands for operating officer. So customer service operating officer, aka Freddy, and BD. I don't know what BD is. Bus drover. Yeah, no, I think bus drover is. That's totally right. Okay. But what are their numbers? Customer service. Oh, okay. So they each have a 1-digit number. But I don't know what that is. Margaret wasn't included.
This folder says Manual for CS Agents. How and when to create vouchers correctly. I'm falling asleep just reading the title.
Okay, so I think that's how we're supposed to know CS. Ooh, computer. Love to snoop. Crimes and thrillers. Murder at the Beaver's Dam. When the dam broke, Beaver Bichel... Beaver Bikel? Beaver Bikel lost his mind. The kidnapping and a kingpin. Never kidnap a king penguin kingpin on his birthday. I think I was aiming towards David Mitchell. I got confused by Beaver Bitchell. Looking for a job. We'll do almost anything. Buy my book. Relatable. Oh, he's on Blue Sky. Duck Detective. Throw bed to the fine beak of Lady Justice. Stalking. This is your public account, Duck Detective.
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
Okay, you know. If somebody's looking at your public Blue Sky feed, they're not stalking you. That's not how that works.
Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her? Does this mean I'll never see her again? She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
You don't think there is a Duck Detective on Blue Sky?
Sophie's
That's tragic.
parents are awful, you know. I wonder
That's
if
such
that's
an
what
easy
made her
thing to
run
do.
away.
I'm glad you checked that because there have been a couple URLs and phone numbers in this game that I'm like, are those real? But if they didn't bother to do a Blue Sky, oh, there is. Okay.
Let's see.
Good.
The last dialed number on this phone is
Oh my God, do you want me to write that down?
051777.
We had another phone number.
The last.
Was that the phone number that was on the poster? Am I the asshole for expecting my coworkers to remember my birthday? It's my 20th birthday today and no one congratulated me. I don't mean much, but at least a handwritten card would have been nice. High expectations. For an office as small as this, I feel like that's fair, but maybe it's not worth getting super upset. I don't know. Unknown number anymore. I'll tell them everything. Don't. You blocked this number. Click here to unblock. Can I unblock it?
Can't believe she complained about this online.
Duck Detective, don't be judgy. Get off your high, Duck. That's it. I quit. Those are real posts? That's so fucking funny. You'll never see me again. Sophie. Oh. Wow, it is just those two posts. That's really funny. I'm gonna go ahead and boop, boop, like both of those. That's so funny.
What a dramatic turn. I should keep this as evidence.
Yes, and then I can question people about it. Yes. Did you see this shit?
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell
That's
me
me
more
as a
about it?
detective. Just approaching people and being like, are you seeing this shit? It's crazy.
She definitely needs the money. And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
She definitely needs the money, you say.
Did you read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off. Something's different.
I wonder if she has, like, debt. She has K-pop fan debt.
Maybe I should write a book too. It can't be
Yeah,
that
do it.
hard.
Well, try.
What do you think of this note?
Hi,
No
Queerman's
surprise
kitty.
she's left, is it? Would you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
I've exhausted all the evidence I can present to. Where did the boss go? All of the evidence I can present to Rufus, so I need to remember. I don't have to ask him anymore. What are you doing out here? Oh wait, I do want to check the number. Oh, it's the same number. Notify the local police about suspicious activity. Huh.
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Seems a bit cheap.
What?
Look what you've instigated. Now everyone is dilly-dallying around instead of doing their work.
Was that different before?
Laura was working her ass off, Duck Detective. I will not accept this slander.
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
No. I can't say it comes at a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though. It's not really a detective. Seems a bit cheap.
Mind your business. Mind your own business. Mind your literal business. How am I doing on words? Okay. Okay.
What do you want me to do?
Just...
Like this?
Yup, you're... What do you think of Sophie's resignation?
Oh? I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present. I did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
You don't seem like a reliable source of advice. Okay, so we're looking for numbers. This is so cute. I love that Sophia and Laura are besties. Alright, so we're looking for numbers. Each of the employees has a single number attached to them. And that we will use that to open the safe.
Let's see. The last dialed number.
Okay, so the last number dialed on that was to the police. When will I get in here?
It says it's locked.
Oh, Chekhov server room.
Does this mean?
Alright, but I must still be... Can I leave?
I can't leave now. I need to solve the case.
I don't see anything that would have indicate to me numbers. Maybe it's the
number. On
number.
this side look unused.
Single digit number for Laura. Laura, Freddie, and Boris. I mean, maybe it's something really dumb and basic like the number of letters in their first name? That would be really dumb, 565, but let's try it. That 2 was highlighted, which I thought was unusual. I am wondering if it's like the order of desks in some way. This would be a dumb answer, but it's just not outside the realm of possibility. Okay. It was weird that the number 2 was highlighted, but that doesn't give us context about like the order in which these desks
it's a list
are
of
arrayed.
All, the most busy driver out of all 4 seems
okay.
to be Petrovich.
Okay, so maybe Boris is 4. Because it was another time in which it's weird that that number was highlighted. But I haven't seen anything around here that would give us a number. 400. Oh, wait, what was on the desktop? Nothing there. Okay. It might be too... I mean, this is tricky, though, because Boris doesn't have a desk, so it can't be the desk numbers. But there are numbers associated with them. My guess is that it's 2 blank 4. We might just try brute forcing this. Oh, 214.
I did it!
I don't know why 00 was 1.
Wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what
Same.
secrets he has in here.
Geraldo Rivera over here. Okay, comedically big keys. Suspicious. It's the number of workers in each department. I see. 100, 2 customer service, 4 bus drivers. Yeah, that's a good call. Dear Ingrid. Different handwriting, okay. Dear Ingrid, I know I haven't been there for you and the kids recently, but things are looking up. I would love to take you to a romantic getaway to Hollandaise. Love, Manfred. Blank up. Here are demands. 1 employee of the month. TV in my room. Keep quiet about the thing. Do all these things and nothing will happen to you. Is Rufus the culprit? Thanks, Detective Hoops, kind of. Okay. Why would he have... Okay, no, it's fine. So he's got a letter written from himself to presumably his wife. Rufus is the penguin / janitor. I know I haven't been there for you and the kids recently. Things are looking up. I would love to take you on a romantic getaway to Hollandaise. Server room keys. Oh, fuck yeah. Employee of the month. TV in my room. In the list of demands. That has to be make me employee of the month. TV in my room. Oh, I bet the server room is his room. Keep quiet about the thing.
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait, this keychain. Here it is. The key for the server room.
Check off server room. Okay. Blank got blank because blank wanted to blank. Snitch? Because Sophia wanted to snitch. The Salami bandit got... Oh, this is not right. None of these are good words for this. Got blackmailed? That's terrible. Sophie got blackmailed because the Salami bandit wanted to... No, because Sophie wanted to snitch. Got threatened? Kidnapped? I thought that quitting letter was
There must
bullshit.
be more to this.
Okay, I mean, yeah. Okay, and I'm missing 2 words for this, but blank, blank, blank. So the Salami bandit kidnapped Sophie to make him or her stay quiet, or it could be blackmailed Manfred to make him or her stay quiet about Rufus legally cheating, legally dating. Okay. I thought maybe this was about the fact that he and Margaret are dating. Let's keep going. We don't have all the words for this one. For illegally importing salamis. Blank is the one that provides the blank to blank. It's the one that provides blank to blank. to the Salami Bandit. Salamis to the Salami Bandit. Blood for the Blood God. Alright. That's incomplete anyway. We'll figure it out. Excuse me, everybody. I have to go to the server room.
Let's see what's hidden in here.
Yay!
What are you doing?
Secret detective business.
It's true. It's true, trust me. And he backs in slowly, like Homer disappearing into the hedge.
The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here. What's he keeping in all these boxes?
Wires. Miscellaneous. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Breadcrumbs. Oh. This man is unkempt. Oh, he's got nice little fingernails. Oh, my man. Feeling bad about it.
Been there the whole day?
Oh, embarrassing. Embarrassing.
I don't think it's meant to do this.
Olivia, it's a great question. Do gods feel their own sense of existential and or social dread? Are you suggesting that the blood god gets blood because we are like the uncle that doesn't really know you very well and once saw you reading a book on like birds and then is like, wow, this person's obsessed with birds. I'm gonna get them bird stuff for every Christmas. Oh, can't help but notice there's a television.
Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
Camera playback. Oh my god, he's playing video games. Lisa, how to delete eBay selling history. Dad, this is not Google. Cute. Computer illiterate. Is the edgelord gonna be our clue that it was Rufus that wrote it because he doesn't know what the word edgelord means? Bear Bus 100 Schmark voucher. New unused 100 Schmark. Now he's selling for 80 Schmark. You're thinking more like the blood god did like blood at one point. It's just not their thing anymore. I mean, that happens too, man. You outgrow a thing, but the people in your community are not prepared to give up that understanding of you. Okay. Illegally selling vouchers? This doesn't make sense. I mean, I do think... So, we know Manfred was being blackmailed by Rufus. So we can just do this. Rufus blackmailed Manfred. But we don't know what Rufus had on Manfred to be blackmailing him. I still think Manfred... I still think Manfred is the person importing the salamis. So I think Margaret is the voucher provider, but Rufus is the one selling them. So here's what I think it is. I think Manfred is the one doing the salami importation. And Rufus found out and is blackmailing him. So I do think Rufus blackmailed Manfred to make her stay quiet about Rufus illegally selling vouchers. Which I guess would mean... Oh, Margaret is the one that provides the vouchers to Rufus. Boom. Okay. Aye,
So
Supply.
this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers. It might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for. I needed to catch the Salami bandit. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the Salami bandit get away with this.
That's right.
It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
Yeah. Okay. The kidnapping and the Salami bandit. Sophie is at Blank's blank in or on or under a box, bus, cake, fight, or trip. Blank is the Salami bandit because Blanks and her blank are blank. Blank is the Salami bandit because Blanks... Because the Salami bandit and her... Blanks? My guess is handwriting? What if their salamis are identical? Oh, it could be that their bags are identical. Let's get back out there and talk to some people.
What are you doing in there? Snooping around, are we? That
I
room is
certainly
strictly
am,
off
Rufus.
limits. I even
And
put
why
up
would that
posters.
be?
This is for important detective work.
Awfully angry, isn't he? So my guess is that Sophie must still be on the campus.
Sophie left! And she left a note on the...
Boris, what do you know about all this?
She left? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
Oh, maybe I can be... I always wanted to be a...
I'm suspicious of Manfred being outside. I think Sophie could be hidden in the bus. Or perhaps in a dumpster.
Look what you've instigated. Now everyone is dilly.
Was that different?
Can't... Sophie! Sophie! If you can make a noise, make a noise. I mean, I have all the clues I'm going to get, so maybe
Are
I just
you
need
ready?
to...
No. I'll...
Yeah, I knew this camera was gonna run out. I knew the battery was gonna run out if we went long today. I'm switching batteries. I think this is the only case in the game. I think this is, I mean, it is called Duck Detective and the Secret Salami.
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with the theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth will be revealed in the end.
Huh?
I kind of like the overlapping structure. Like the fact that it's like layers of a mystery that you're kind of building up. I quite like that. Sophie is at... is at, not in, is at Manfred's.
It's a letter for an application signed by...
I'm gonna ask for a clue.
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was... Where is Sophie? I need to consider who kidnapped her to figure out the location. More specifically, I should check if I can find any changes in the office environment.
Okay, any changes in the office environment? All right, let's do a quick lap. The only noticeable change, I don't know. Places that could hold a giraffe. I mean, it's probably not in here. Is that not how that's pronounced? Sorry. Where in this office could we hide a giraffe? My brain is so broken. I'm like, maybe they hollowed out the copier. I don't think that's helpful. Is she in the fridge? No. I mean, the only things that I've seen that seem like... I mean, the only thing that I've seen that's different is that the bus door is closed. And since Manfred is out here, that is what makes me think. All right, let's try... Sophie is at Bear Bus's station in a bus. Under a bus? Forest's station? No, okay, so Bear Bus is right. On? Is she in the cake? No, no. Surely not. Ah. Okay, now I guess
God!
this is a parking lot, not a station.
That's where she is being kept. It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them.
I think it's Manfred. Manfred is the Salami Bandit because Salami Bandit and her handwriting are identical.
Manfred is the Salami Bandit. That makes a lot of sense. Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead. Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this? I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
Oh, okay. Their dirty work. Manfred is Rufus is the Salami Bandit's accomplice. The Salami Bandit needed somebody who could easily carry out the importing of the Salamos. It could also be Boris. Okay.
The Salami bandit wasn't working alone. It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
That's what I was saying. I said as such. Blank is the Salami bandit's blank because she used to date blank. Oh, Sophia is the Salami bandit's accomplice because he or she used to date Boris. And the Salami bandit needed somebody who can convince blank into helping? Convince Boris into helping? Okay.
I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this. Aha!
I think they are all involved. I think all of these people except maybe Freddy.
But first, I had to free Sophie.
Yeah! Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hero!
Sophie! What happened?
What's going on out here?
Why is everyone yelling?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down. The Britzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then, Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team.
Oh no,
Boris's
Sophie Femme
obsession
Fatale.
would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered.
Escalation.
In an outburst of panic, he abducted her.
What was his
and hid her in
plan?
the luggage compartment of one of the buses.
What was he gonna do to her? Bears don't hunt
This is
giraffes.
why Manfred stole Laura's lunch.
What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty?
Giraffe
Manfred,
salami, no!
Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything.
Manfred.
Should Manfred get arrested?
Wait, I have to decide who's getting arrested? I think we could... Listen, nobody's been hurt. I mean, Sophie was kidnapped. Okay, yeah. If it was just salami smuggling, I would wash it under the bridge. But I think if you kidnap somebody, that's probably bad. He did do a kidnapping, yeah.
He is the reason this all started in the first place.
He did do a kidnapping.
Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
No,
Manfred
Sophie Boris.
clearly was the one who gave the instructions. Sophie
I mean,
was
she
naive
chose...
to follow along.
She was
I
trying
don't
to
believe
repent.
She is truly liable.
She regretted her
Boris
actions.
Was at the end of the chain.
Also, it's just
Had
salami.
he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested? He didn't even realize what was happening. I don't think this is a basis for arresting someone. All right, I
think Boris
mind.
kind of knew.
I will report to the state police. Manfred!
And I do it again! Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand
You
scale
kidnapped!
salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget
What if
cuts?
your buses ran
If
on
anyone
fucking
actually worked in
time?
this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Hey, I work.
How dare you slander
Yes,
Laura
and
like
then
this?
you keep asking for promotions. How am I going
Put
to
this
give
man in
anyone a
jail.
promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus, how dare you embezzle money from the company and then threaten me?
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Oh
Look
no.
who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective.
Quack
You're
quack.
just as cool as I imagined.
What now, Fredderson?
I quacked the case.
The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But it is
Wow,
my
that cop was
duty
emo.
to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Wow, wow, fucking incredible. Okay, 98% of players arrested Manfred, 65 Sophie, and 69 Boris. What incredible crime stats. That's so funny. It's really, really, really funny. There we go. Happy broccoli. Well, that was an absolute delight. I'm glad we pushed through to finish it. It was genuinely the kidnapping that pushed it over the borderline for me for Manfred. If it was just the salami, I don't give a fuck. But he did tie somebody up and put them in a bus. So there's just not a lot I can do about that. Future friends. Cute. All right. Well, this is great. I do hope they make more Duck Detective. This feels like the launching of a longer regular series, a la a Nancy Drew. So I hope this does well enough that this is like their thing. This is a thing that they do.
Crap.
You didn't get paid?
I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura. Everybody already went home.
Break
How
in.
am I going to pay for the bus?
Oh. I hear you
Guess
can
I'm
buy.
walking home.
I hear you can buy cheap vouchers on easy.
Ahem. Need a ride? I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
Don't do it. Don't get in a car with this
Oh,
man.
Thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun. Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please?
Yeah, fine.
Great. Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Please don't.
Just give him the
I will get you
password.
Tons of publicity.
No.
Let him do it. Let him
And
do it, Duck Detective.
imagine, we can team up,
Absolutely not.
and I can be your sidekick.
There we go. Beautiful. The perfect ending. Great. Well, that was Duck Detective. I'm so pleased by that game. Glad we played it all and finished it. Sunday at the normal time for a Sunday stream, we'll play Nancy Drew Danger on Deception Island, or we'll start it. We'll start Nancy Drew Danger on Deception Island, which is the highest rated Nancy Drew on Steam. I'm excited to dig into it. I believe, let me see what, it's a 2003 point and click mystery game. And it is, I'm looking at some screenshots now. It is extremely 2003. Oh, it's so 2003. So I'm really excited about that. Oh boy. Yeah, that's going to be a nightmare of a game. So that's what we'll be playing on Sunday at the normal fucking time for a stream. Have a good rest of your week. I'll see you Sunday. Moon Logic? No, it's gonna be tight. Nancy don't fuck around. It's gonna be tight. I'm excited. All right, I'll see you all Sunday. Have a good rest of your week and have a good weekend. Get plenty of sleep. Bye.